Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Queen Naomi is the crown inside my crown. My ancestors, my fathers, they knew that I was going to disappoint them if they didn't bring back my wife to me. That was why they made the final full moon possible and successful in spite of all the odds that was against it. Ooni of Ife allegedly came back from Lagos. In fact, whatever Naomi gave to him that turned his head, they said when he came back from Lagos, these were the things that he was saying. And these were not things he said on the passing, they were things that he said to people, including his Oloris and sub-elders, telling them so many things, how they are wives and they are wives, that in life you come across a lot of women, but there are certain women that you can tell that God has sent to you as a man, that every man has his own wife, one wife, and for him, that wife happens to be Olori Naomi. And they said, hey, the jealousy, the anger, you just could see it all over the place. Now, was it that Kabiyesi meant to hurt them by telling them this? No. When a man is in love, when a man is reunited with a woman that he loves, you see, the adrenaline begins to, spread even faster. That's exactly what seemed to be happening to our dear king, the Ooni of Ife. Now they said he came back and sat them down to explain, to tell them a whole lot of things. They said the happiness, everything that is happening in the life of the Ooni of Ife right now is something that has not been seen for long, and everybody is wondering, like, is this how happy the king used to be with Olori Naomi? What changed? What changed? Because they said the level of happiness, like the man is so happy right about now. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. I share and do my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you so much. Happy New Week still. They said it was a massive blow on the faces of other Oloris as the Ooni of Ife gathered his wife and a few elders in a private room in the palace. He had just returned from Lagos, where he spent time with Queen Naomi. Since he came back, everyone had noticed how happy he had become. The palace atmosphere had completely changed. He looked at them all, seriously, and started speaking. I want all of you to listen carefully to me today. Queen Naomi is the crown inside my crown. Without her, I am nothing. My ancestors knew this truth. They knew I would fail them if they did not give me back my wife. That was why they made sure the full moon ritual, the third full moon ritual was successful. It happened against all odds because the gods knew I do not have a heart without Olori Naomi. They said he paused. Now, why did he say this? You know that the full moon ritual, a lot of people do not even understand how that ritual was even successful in the first place. The ritual was not supposed to be successful. A lot of things went against, them. That is the Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. And the worst part of it was the fact that the elders who were supposed to come and finish the ritual disappointed the Ooni of Ife. How it was successful is what nobody understands. But when God says something will stay, it will stay. There's nothing anybody can do about it. And that happens to be the reason why Kabiyesi is saying that they knew that he doesn't have a heart without Olori Naomi. He said, I want all of you, to understand that my heart, there is no heart without Olori Naomi. He paused and looked around the room. Nobody dared to speak. The wives are still trying to hide their reaction. Some of them looked upset. Others just lowered their eyes. He went ahead to say, I love Queen Naomi so much. He continued, I want her to be part of my life every single day. Since I began to spend more time with her again, I have come to understand how deep my love for this woman truly is. She is the Only woman I will never be able to get over, no matter how many more wives I marry. Okay, they said that was what the Oni of Ife was saying before his own very wife. So the same Oloris that he sat down with to tell them those some of how these things with Nami, they were laughing quack, 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 quack. You remember that time? And they are the same people that he told these things to. I have married other wives because of tradition and political reason. I did it to keep peace, to build alliances, to respect the expectation of this kingdom. But none of them can take Naomi's place. None of them can give me the joy she gives me. That is the simple truth. He spoke with a firm, calm voice. It was not emotional poetry. It was just the raw, honest reality from his mouth. Some of you think I'm blind. Some of you think I am weak because of how I love her. You have said it among yourself, but look at me since I returned from Lagos after being with Naomi. You can all see how happy I have become. The heaviness that was on me for so long is gone. Even the servant in this palace can see it. I smile more. I laugh more. I have peace again, all because of one woman, Olori Naomi. He looked at each of his Oloris, one after the other. Some of them dropped their gaze immediately. A few elders nodded slowly, accepting his word. I am telling you this today, so there is no confusion tomorrow, he said. There will be changes in this palace. Certain things will be adjusted. Naomi's position in my life is clear, and anyone who has a problem with it will have to live with it that way. He stood up slowly. His face was serious but calm. I will never stop loving this woman, never. Even if I marry 20 more wives, none of them can be Naomi. None of them will ever be my heart. This is not something you can compete with. It is simply how my life is. He turned and started walking out of the room. The elder sat quietly. The wives watched him and holding back tears, others with bitterness on their faces. They knew there was nothing they could do. The king had spoken from his heart. As he left, he said one last thing over his shoulder. Let there be peace among all of you. Accept what you cannot change. Nami is the joy of my life, and I will not hide it anymore. It is not a small something, no. They say, come and see frowning. Frowning. They're right. You know, I've told you something. They say, God, when they cash them for Christmas, they won't go sell them. They God go frown face. Then they drag the rope. They go, they do they struggle. As they cash them, they go still sell them. This is where you know that. You know, you see people's husbands, leave them alone. This is happening. I do know that a lot of people will still be going after something that doesn't belong to them. But I do think that this is a very great lesson for every young woman who is out there to watch or listen to. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.